Today I just kicked a keg, and I just put another keg I just took out of the fermenter in the Keezer right now, and so that's carbonating, so I got nothing hooked up to taps right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my tap lines, and I thought I'd make a video on that because I got this little thing I made up. I'll show you guys how I did it and how it works, and we'll go from there.
Where's my froggy?
I don't know. I didn't see it want to come in.
Well, look, damn your eyes. Look for it. Good.
Sorry, sir.
All right, so here I've just taken off the taps. And what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to soak these also in PPW. Probably should make sure those are drained out before I do something stupid. There, all right, we got all pressure off of them. So we got the taps off. I'll take off these tops here. And then once I'm done running the PPW through here, then I'll throw these into the bucket where I got my PPW sitting right now. Actually, you know what? I'll throw them in right now. So as you can see here, I have a submersible pump. I got it on, I'll put it on the description below because I'm not really sure exactly how much it was. I know it was relatively cheap, probably 20 bucks, I guess, something like that. And what I did, hooked up a hose to it. This pump came with a bunch of different adapters here, or different diameter hoses, so it ended up fitting one of the hoses I have. At the end is, I think I got these off More Beer. These actually screw right in. They're actually for cleaning tap lines. And then it's just got a barb in the end that you can put the hose on and then put the clamp in. So I will dump this into my bucket of PPW. Make sure you use the washer. Without the washer, you're going to be getting wet. Then just screw it on, just like you do with tap. Just snug it up. So then here I have my, so I got my line that is coming out of this tap here. And then I got this adapter, and basically all it is a post, ball post for a corny keg, or it is similar to that, but actually it's got a ball post on both ends. And there's nothing stopping it. It's clear through, so I can pop this in. So then this line is now hooked up to that. So now I got my center tap. That's what this line is right here. So now what I'm doing is this is flowing in through here, coming through this next one. We'll snug those up. Now it's going to be coming out this one. This one here, I just made a short hose, 2 ends on it that will go into both of these. As I said, just snug these up. You don't need to crank them down. We're not running tons of pressure through here, so now I have the other end of this line, which is the connector for the ball post on the keg. I will connect that to here, which is attached to this hose. The hose will then go right back into my bucket with my PPW. Actually, I'm going to run it real quick and have this dump into just another bucket just to get the beer that's left back in the lines, and then I'll dump it back in so it's then circulating. So There we go. So we're getting the beer out real quick. So we're gonna let that circulate. I'll probably let that go for 15-20 minutes. Then I will dump the PPW. I will just get some clean water to rinse it out. And then I will then run some Star Sand through it. Same way, same procedure. I'm not gonna disconnect anything. I'll just run clean water through it to rinse it, and then I'll run the Star Sand through it. And then it'll be ready to go. So it'll be ready for the next kegs that I'm hooking up. It'll be all nice and clean. A lot easier than trying to do it, take everything apart and the hoses out and everything like that. I can close this if I want. These are the Duo-Tight hoses here that just slide in, and so they're pretty firm. These are 8mm, and so it's not going to kink this hose because the lid sits on top of it. So we'll be back when I do the rinse, and then we'll do the Star Sand. Okay, so our 20 minutes is done, and we are now going to take everything off of here because it's in my way. Go get some clean water. I'm gonna let that run for, I'll probably just let it run for like 5 minutes. It doesn't really take much to rinse these out. Just want to make sure it circulates through pretty well. Maybe I'll go 10. I'll go 10 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You can see it going through here. Right now I'm going through with Star Sand. It's already been rinsed with clear water. So you can see how it circulates through, and then it comes back out this hose here. So I'll be able to, as you can see, now the Star Sand's coming out. So I'm gonna just let that go into the clean water. And then I'll dump the hose in the Star Sand, and then I'll just recirculate. So right now that's gonna recirculate the Star Sand. And again, you know, Star Sand is pretty much instantaneous, but I'll just let it run through there for about probably another 10 minutes. We'll let that run, and then we can disconnect it, and it'll be all clean. We're finished running the Star Sand through the taps, so that's completed. The faucets are still soaking. I took them all apart. I'll show you that. So then we'll rinse those, just dump them in the Star Sand real quick, and then put everything back together. Give these a rinse. And as I said here, I took them all apart, so I took everything right out of them. Now I'm going to drop them down in some Star Sand, and then we will put them back together. Pay attention to when you take them apart. There's also a little washer. There's also a little washer right there. So make sure you check it, because sometimes they crack and split. I haven't taken my faucets apart in a while, and there was some stuff in there, but it ain't in there anymore. All right, so these have all gone through Star Sand. Go together pretty simple, as long as you get them in the right direction. So we got this part right here. Oops. We got this part right here. This slides in, make sure the slots are up. And then we got this part right here. Just slides right in. And then tighten it down. And that's it. So we're going to put these back together. Everything's nice and clean. And they also have little teeth on the inside that line up. So if you need to angle your tap faucets like I do, just so they don't bang into each other, just make sure you get them right, lined up in the right teeth. And then mine twist anyways, so I can move mine around. And there we go. I'll put my handles on after I tap a keg and fill out the chalk on it. But right there is all the way of cleaning out a beer lines and your faucets.